What is going on there, YouTube? My name is Mark. I never know how to introduce these videos. This is a Pokemon Go video that no one is probably going to watch, but I had to make it anyway. So I've been collecting shiny Pokemon and all these new Sinnoh Pokemon, and I am sitting on a bunch that I've been wanting to evolve. And I was just like, for some reason I felt like evolving a shiny needed to be a special occasion, so I thought, what better way than making a YouTube video? And eventually I've been putting this off for a while now, so I have a lot of stuff to evolve. There's been countless, events and all this stuff that I've been saving, so let's get right into it. We're going to start evolving stuff. So the first thing I'm going to evolve is a Party Hat Pikachu, shiny. Got it from my dad, actually. So my dad plays, he's level 40, just like me. Fun fact, so went on his account, and he had 3 of them. I was just like, 3 Party Hat Pikachus. So he traded one to me. So, I actually don't have a shiny Raichu registered. So let's evolve a Party Hat. I have another one, don't worry. So I have a Party Hat Pikachu and now a Party Hat Raichu. Shiny. Booyah. Look at that. Oh, cool. Okay. So now we're going to evolve regular shiny Pikachu. I actually missed the first community day with Pikachu. I had work, so I played the first 20 minutes, didn't get a shiny, unfortunately, then played throughout my day at work, didn't get a shiny. It is what it is. But, you know, oh, cool. So I guess community day shiny, but hey, shiny Raichu. Oh, look at that CP, so powerful. Alright, next is a Sandshrew. A buddy of mine traded it to me. Thanks, Ricky. Let's evolve that to a Sandslash. So we're going number order, if you can tell. You know, I just felt like these, I feel like some people will enjoy watching this, so hopefully if, oh, he looks so cool. Maybe I'll hunt him in Let's Go. Oh. Ah. Lucky shiny Growlithe. I wanted a shiny Growlithe for so long. So, fun fact about this one, I traded it to a friend. He got another one and he was willing to trade it to me, thankfully. Appreciate it. And I traded him a shiny Ponyta for it. And obviously they both went lucky, and the shiny Ponyta actually ended up at 100%. He got 100% lucky shiny Ponyta. You know, worth it for me. I was just happy with a shiny Growlithe. The fact that I was lucky and decent IV, I think this one's a 91. Amazing. Ooh, oh my god. That is beautiful. That is so cool. That's a lucky boy right there. Or girl, lucky girl. Alright. Next is a Ponyta. So this is from the Ponyta event. You know, the first one I clicked on actually was shiny. I didn't know they were increased odds at the time. I was sitting at my job. I was like, oh cool, you know, Ponyta Cubone event. Clicked on the Ponyta, saw it was blue. I was like, thought I was so lucky. I had the worst shiny luck for the longest time. I went, I think, 3 months without seeing a shiny, which I know to some people they're still playing. They've got 0. I feel like I like the blue flames better, but that is just so majestic. I know some people are, you know, they say, oh, I haven't got any shinies yet, and it's unfortunate, of course, but it really depends on how much you play. Someone like me, I play very frequently. I'm a very big advocate for the game. I play very frequently. I'm always out hunting and shiny checking, so I kind of, you know, going a while without getting a shiny when a lot of people are playing just as much as me are getting millions of shinies. I was just like, great. I think a friend of mine actually told me he caught 15 shinies, non-event shinies, in the time I didn't get any. And I was like, wow, okay, cool. So Shelder, I traded for a Shelder and a Cloyster. It was funny because I just really like Shelder for some reason, Cloyster. So the orange and blue are really cool. So I traded, I forgot what I traded for this stuff, but it's been a while. I've been sitting on this stuff for a long time. Oh, so cool. But I traded one friend the Shelder. It was funny because the place we were at, like as soon as we did the trade, the nest switched, and it switched to a Shelder nest. And I was like, welp. But I didn't get a shiny Shelder in the wild, so I was glad I made the trade. And then my other friend had another Shelder. I traded him a shiny Snubble for it, and it was worth it for me. Oh, hell yeah. Cubone, another one from that event. Green's my favorite color, so I really wanted, like, the ponytail looked phenomenal, but since like green was my favorite color, I was like, I kind of really wanted the Cubone. And it was funny, so I went out hunting like all night trying to get like a shiny Cubone. And so my friend asked like, oh, what are you doing tonight? I'm like, oh, I'm playing Pokemon Go. And he's like, oh, can I join? I'm like, he used to play, I think he's like not even level 15. He plays like once in a blue moon when I can like convince him. So he was playing, and of course he got a shiny like that. And I was just like, bro, I was driving around until I think 3 in the morning. I finally got my first shiny Cubone. Okay, so this is a Sinnoh Stone evolution. So this is a lucky Electabuzz. I think the IVs are, I think this is a 98. It's either 98 or 96. It's up there. So let's do it. Ooh. I love Electivire. Electivire is probably my favorite of the Sinnoh Stone evolution. So far I've only done one Sinnoh Stone evolution, and that was Rhyperior when I got my first Sinnoh Stone. There we go. Ooh, registered to Dex. Oh, it looks so cool. Next is going to be Magmar, another Sinnoh Stone evolution. Let's do it. So yeah, so I evolved, when I did my first breakthrough box, I got my Sinnoh Stone, back when they were like guaranteed to come with a breakthrough box. So I got the Sinnoh Stone, I evolved my 100% Rhydon to Rhyperior, and then the rest, so I got the next one I was like kind of saving. I was like, I love Magmortar and Electivire, but I wanted to see like what's the most viable. So then I kind of just waited. I was like, oh, I'm making that evolving shiny video. Maybe I'll just do some Sinnoh Stone evolutions in there. And now here we are with all of them besides Rhyperior. I already did that one, so my apologies. So let's go with so Porygon all the way up. Another lucky. I'm gonna go Porygon 2 and then to Porygon Z. I can't believe this game, honestly. Like, I was talking to a buddy earlier about how much this game has like progressed, and it's so crazy to think that, you know, here I am evolving stuff into Gen 4 Pokemon and shinies. Like, I still remember when the first shiny came out, Magikarp, in the game. And it's so funny because people are like, oh, they should make more shinies, and it's like a lot of people didn't realize that shinies are a thing in like the core series. Like, all Pokemon have a shiny variant, but you know, only certain ones are introduced into Pokemon Go. Porygon Z. Shout out to my friend Tom. He's definitely not watching. Nice. Okay, Murkrow. Shiny lucky Murkrow, Sinnoh Stone. Do your battling. Get your Sinnoh Stones. They're important. It's funny because I have 100% Murkrow, but I went with the shiny instead. So if I have another Sinnoh Stone left over, I might evolve the 100 Murkrow into a Honchkrow, but I wanted to go with the shiny. Oh, that registered shiny. Ooh, love that. Nice, nice. And next is going to be Misdreavus. I believe this Misdreavus is 100%. But yeah, 100%. Let's evolve that to Mismagus. What's your favorite Pokemon? Especially, what's your favorite of the Sinnoh Stone evolutions? Mine's Electivire. I love Electivire. I like how it looks, honestly. I love Magmortar. I've always been a fan of Duskull and Dusclops, but like Dusknoir doesn't really, I'm not really crazy about its design. Ooh, Mismagus. Cool. Alright. Next is Pineco. I was traded 2 of them, thankfully. Shout outs to Ricky and my friend Will, both for trading me shiny Pinecos. See, I have very bad luck when it comes to actual shinies, but very good luck when it comes to trading and making deals with people. So very fortunate for that, and I'm very grateful for everyone who has traded me a shiny. Ooh, shiny Fortress right there. Booyah. Gligar. Fun fact, so I remember when Gen 2 like first dropped, I was in Connecticut staying at my friend Peter's house. My friend Peter is a huge Gligar fan, actually. I didn't know this at the time, and he loves Gligar. So we're at his house. It was me, him, his roommate, and I think my other friend. And all of a sudden, we you know, his house had a few few spawns, So we're checking, and there's a Gligar on the nearby. So all of us run out the house, and we're all like we're going up the blocks, like trying to find this Gligar, and eventually we found it. It wasn't this one, it was a bad one, I transferred it, but hey, here's a Gligar. And not the best IVs, but not worst IVs at all. So Snubbull. See, I love Snubble's shiny. Like, I don't like Snubbull as a Pokemon, but I love Snubbull shiny, and Granbull shiny is just so boring. So, fun fact, all these shinies that I'm evolving, I don't think I said this already, are shinies that I have dupes of. So, where, like, I'm trying to go for shiny living dex, so I've only evolved, so let's say, like, for example, like, I have another Snubbull. I have another shiny Shelder. I have, so everything that I evolved so far is a shiny, well, most of the stuff at least, I have 2 of, and I've evolved a better IV1, or it's like stuff that was traded to me. There we go. So let's go with Sneasel. Weavile's another really cool one from Gen 4 for the Sinnoh Stone. Ooh. Weavile. There we go. Oh, another Pokedex entry right there. There we go. Shiny Poochyena. So I got my first Shiny Poochyena actually during the Halloween event, and it was great because we were at a Halloween party. My local group chat, my raid group chat, one of the admins, Steve, and his fiancee Amy, threw a phenomenal Halloween party for everyone. They kind of did it at our local like Poke spot where we all grind and play Pokemon. So we had a Halloween event, everyone dressed up in costumes. I dressed up as Ash, had my best friend dressed up as a Pikachu, and it was awesome. We were just like, everyone was just walking around playing Pokemon, and I got my first shiny Poochyena there, and that was a really cool thing to take home from that party. Next is gonna be Nincada. So I know this one isn't Sinnoh or it's not shiny, but it's one that it was a little difficult to get, so I figured why not throw it in here. This is going to be shinies, Sinnoh Stones, and just rare Pokemon that you don't get to see every day evolving, I guess. So yeah, enjoy this one. I don't really know if you would enjoy it, but enjoy it. Another Pokedex entry. I still like how we don't have Smeargle. Where is Smeargle? Okay. Aron. So I have 2 here. I have to make sure I evolve the right ones. So I've been traded, I think, 4 shiny Arons. I got 2 shiny Arons and 2 shiny Agrons I've traded for. So this one is a lucky one I got. So this one's going to go to Agron, and this one's going to be my Laron. Yes. So I traded. I'm confusing myself, I'm sorry. But so, I'm going to evolve this one to Laron, the next one I'm going to evolve all the way up to Agron, because, lucky, shiny, it's good IVs, might as well make it an Agron. Even though Agron's one of those, to use in raids, but still a cool one to have. Nice. Evolve this one all the way up. Shoutouts to Pops. My dad has awesome shiny luck. Guess he takes it all from me. And we're going to see another evolution to Laron. I know you guys are so excited to see that one again. There's Laron. And here's Agron. It was a fun fact. So when Gen 3 first dropped, Aron was the first. Aron was, when the wave that Aron came out, he was the shiny, because every wave they introduced with Gen 3, they introduced a shiny with it. So when Aron was the shiny, I was with my friends and we were going out hunting, and I was like, the first one I click on is shiny, I am going to drop all my rare candies and just evolve it right off the bat. Look at me, thinking I'm going to get a shiny first click. I have still yet to get a shiny Aron myself. Roselia, during the Roselia event, make this a Pokedex entry Roserade as the shiny. This is another one where I think I have I don't think I have 100 Roselia, but I have a good IV Roselia, and I'm going with the shiny over that. Like I said, Sinnoh Stones right now are easier to come by with the battling system. They're not as rare as once a week. You now have a better chance of getting registered to the dex with a shiny. You have a better chance to get them, so the next time I get a Sinnoh Stone, it's going to be to evolve the higher IVs. of these mons that I'm evolving the shiny instead of the better IVs. So Whalmer right here. Whalmer was another one I've not caught myself. Both were traded to me. I wanted one so bad. I went to a few Whalmer nests and just spent all day clicking and no luck. I've walked and walked and walked those nests. Oh, shiny Wailord, finally. This was one of the first ones that I got trying to, like, when I was thinking of making this video, was the shiny Wailord, and I was like, I want it so bad to evolve it, but I had to wait. Ooh, Swablu. So as you can tell, I have enough candy for all these things. So fun fact with Magikarp, Swablu, and Whalmer, I was like, I'm not going to evolve. So I evolved my first one, of course, and then I'm like, I'm not going to, so as soon as, I'm like, I'm not going to evolve till I get a shiny after that. So I haven't evolved in, you know, a second Wailord or a Talia. I evolved my 100% ones that I caught, and I'm like, oh wait, look at that CP, damn. Whalmer, Magikarp, I went 3,000 candy into my Magikarp before I got a shiny finally. So, oh, Dusclops. My first ever shiny in the game was actually a Duskull. We got it on Halloween, the first Halloween event, and oh my god, I freaked out. I was so excited. That was my first ever shiny in the game. You know, most of my friends had shiny Magikarp by then. I was the only one in my friend group to not have a shiny Magikarp. We all played, and then the first night, there we go, Dex entry. The first night, two of my friends got the shiny right off the bat, and my other friend got one. We went to a Magikarp nest. We walked around, he got a shiny. I didn't get my shiny until Mareep Community Day, where I caught it, and my friends thought I was going crazy because I was screaming. So, next we're going to evolve Snorunt. Don't worry, it's a male. I remember my friend Go Plus the shiny Snorunt once. So, he Go Plus the shiny Snorunt, he evolved it, and he was just like, that's it? Because all Glalie has is the red eyes. But, oh, I like Glalie a lot. I'm a big fan of Glalie as a Pokemon, so, oh, it's sick. Oh, just over for Great League. Okay, so Chimchar is another one where he's not legendary, he's not Sinnoh, he's not shiny, I mean, but I haven't evolved my Infernape yet, just because I haven't found a good Chimchar. I've hatched a good Piplup, and I was able to trade and got a lucky Turtwig, but Chimchar was one that just kind of eluded me, a good one. So this one's decent, it's not the best, but I have enough candy to wait to evolve my next one to make my next one good. So this one's kind of just like a Pokédex, like, you know, figured doing the video, let's get a Pokédex entry, and then now I got that in my system, so now I can save my candy to actually get a, so the next one I get, I have enough candy right off the bat to evolve, if I get a good one. So hopefully to hatch a good one, or if I catch a good, decent one, you know. So there's Infernape. Ooh. What's your favorite of the Sinnoh starters? I like Torterra, personally. For me it's Blastoise, Typhlosion, Blaziken, Torterra. Fifth I don't really care too much for. Sixth I like Delphox. And seventh I'm a Decidueye 100%. Okay, so next is Shinx. Shinx is another one, but I figured you only get it through raids, and this one's a 98 actually. So this one, I did this raid in the pouring rain. I was late to work. Well, I was running late. I think I just made it on time, but that's not important. You guys don't care about that. So we were at a EX raid, and there was a Shinx down the block, and it was pouring. So a bunch of us, we all drive over there. We park our cars. It's like downpouring. Do the Shinx, and me and the guy next to me, his name's Ed. We both got 98 Shinxes. So I'm still wishing it was lucky. I mean, it was shiny. That would have been phenomenal. But a 98. Whew. Now that's a cool Pokemon. See, another one, like, I've been sitting on that Shinx for a while, but I was like, oh, I'm going to make the video. And here we are. Okay, so so Riolu. So Riolu here, I have still yet to hatch a Riolu. No luck, nothing. No, I can't hatch a Riolu. I've hatched so many eggs since Riolu came out. I've hatched so many 7K since they moved him to 7K recently. And my friend Mike hatched a Riolu, and he was gracious enough. He's like, oh, I just wanted it for the Dex. It was crappy. It wasn't good IV. Ooh, Lucario. Ah, just over Great League. So, maybe I should have looked into that extra move. Yeah, whatever. So, next is going to be an Abomasnow. So he traded it to me for, I think I gave him a Shinx. He didn't have a Shinx yet, and he was like, look, like I don't really care about it. You know, it's not good IV. He's like, eventually I want a better one. So I told him, like, okay, well, if you want to trade it to me, I'll give you my next one. He's like, oh, that'd be perfect. So he traded it to me. We didn't go lucky, but I got a 98 IV. So I was ecstatic. Abomasnow. So, you know, snow runes are everywhere, but hey, here's an Abomasnow. So I have two that are decent. I think one is actually a 98. That another one that traded, didn't go lucky, but got a 98. Another one is a good one I caught. So I have so much candy for these things, I might as well have two. Hopefully one of them will be able to use for Greater Ultra League. Abomasnow. That's a cool looking Pokemon. Imagine if this thing was real. You just missed Great League. Like walking up a mountain and there's a Abomasnow. That'd be cool. I think that might be it. That is it. So one last thing we're going to do. If you didn't tell, I had a task to evolve a Pokemon using an item. So let's see. Shiny Aerodactyl. That'd be really cool. Not shiny. Okay. Well, thank you so much for checking out this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what your favorite Pokemon is, what your favorite evolution of this was. And let me know if you'd be interested in doing more stuff, me doing more stuff like this. You know, I love Pokemon Go. I love all things nerdy. And my name is Mark. Check out my web series, The Friday Sagas. I'll see y'all next time.